Listen. Yeah. Yes, Lord. Get that out of there.
Listen. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Matty-Rants. Thank you so much for tuning in. You're probably like, Matt, the lighting is everything's a little bit different. What's going on today? Well, my ring light after a crash collision with my daughter, my fur daughter, Minako. Mina for short, Mina Weena for those that know. Last night, or I should say about 3 o'clock this morning, I woke up to what was timber. My little baby has destroyed my ring light. It does not work. Yeah, little girl. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I hope you get in the frame. I hope you get in the frame. There she go. You want to talk about it? You want to talk about it, Miss Baby, since you took out my ring light? Oh, whatever. This tail. I love you, sweetheart. Yeah, so she has broken my ring light. So the next couple of days until I budget it correctly here, because I'm trying to do something and make sure bills are paid. I will be getting another ring light, but until then, we'll be using the sun, and my neighbors will be unfortunately getting a full glimpse at me at work, and my privacy will be gone for a second. So we are not here to talk about that, but I just wanted to give you an idea of why everything looks a little different right now. But we're going to be talking about Drag Race UK season 6. This is episode 9, semifinals. Going into the finals next week, we have our top 4. It was a roast episode. If you have a phobia of clowns, this may not be the episode for you. I understand that's a real thing and it's not to be played with. So I don't want to get anybody riled up, if you will, but just so you're aware, there are clowns a part of this equation, but they are given a roast in order that was what? I want to almost say like a demolition by one in particular. I thought some people were funny, but one was actually doing a roast and the rest were trying their best with a category is semifinal extravaganza runway. Yeah, we'll talk about this episode. I'm not going to be too long today. My stomach is actually in a huge knot as we speak. I almost canceled this live, but I was like, nah, I got to do this today. So shout out to everybody that's tuning into this live, and shout out to everybody that is jumping into the playback if you're watching this later on. But all of my stuff is going to be in the about section with my links, the Patreon. I did a reaction, all of that jazz, cameo. Shout out to Stephanie, happy belated birthday, baby. I hope you enjoyed your cameo. I gave a lot that cameo. No, yeah, to Stephanie. Also, of course, dragqueenmerch.com. I'll talk about all that at the end, but just again, if you ever wanted to find anything with me, it is in the about section of my YouTube channel. Now, as a reminder, because I never really go there, but I can if I need to. But disclaimer, this program is for entertainment purposes only, and content's not intended to malign any religion, race, gender, company, individual, or wigs. And to wrap this up, because I've said it so many times over and over again to the point where you have got the idea, don't take me too seriously. We're here to have fun today. We're here to talk about one of our favorite shows. We sometimes get a little bit spicy and a little bit sweet, a little bit rough, sometimes soft, but I never come from a malicious place. If you take me there and say that that's where I'm going, you don't know me. But that's just your story and not mine. I have a good time talking about these shows, and I have a great time having fun with my rant pack as we discuss everything that we love. and breathe for. If you want to drop me a tippy poo in my jar, it could be to something really important. I can't even discuss it. If you're on my Patreon, I give you a hint and a real major clue. So if you're on my Patreon, I give a clue about what it is. And I have to make the decision by like Sunday. Like we have to get it like I'm thinking we can wait until like the following week for Thanksgiving, but I'm not sure yet because it's going to be close to the date of whatever it is. But like, I'm at that level of flying spirit because I'm like, nah, I have to go because it's so on the table. But no, if you do drop anything, I can't say what it is just yet until everything's confirmed. Because I may not go, but I don't know. Please and thank you. It's PayPal at me for /rants, cash up /rants. Venmo MattyRants. I was like, bitch, this will be my birthday present to myself. Christmas present, not birthday. Christmas present. I was like, ain't no way. I would not want to miss this. But at the same time, I don't even have anything in my closet to wear. But yeah, if you want to, tippy jar, please and thank you. Also, just for hosting with the most, and if you want to show some love to my kitty cats, maybe get them some cat food. Because yes, it do go there. Trust me. They're loaded on wet food. The dry food coming to an end soon. I got to work on them with that dry food. But yes, anything and everything is appreciated. And I appreciate you so much for being here today. I said appreciate it twice so quickly. Let's get to this episode. It's not going to be a long drive through the UK universe. It's not. But I will say that it was a fun episode and it was a good season. All that good stuff, Michaela. You know, this is off topic and it can be triggering to some. Not to me, though. I like compliments because I'm a Libra. But thank you, Michaela. Maddie, I just got to say those pics on your Insta are everything. You look 24 years old and even younger for real. Thank you so much, Michaela. I have been very active with working out lately. It is now an everyday thing. It is no longer every other day. But if I do every day, the days that I don't do hard workouts, I do a light routine of 100 to 150 push-ups in the morning, 200 sit-ups, both lower and upper abdominals, 60 squats, which is 2 sets of 30, and that's just doing those little whatevers, and then the donkey kicks in the back, and then the fire hydrants, and scene. So I'm trying to do this sculpting thing right now with my body. I have a little bit of body dysmorphia that I don't like to talk about often, but this working out has been helping me get over that, as well as it's a part of my therapy too. So I appreciate that. And me sharing those pictures is me trying to allow myself to be okay with my own sexuality, as well as receive people's hate as well as love, and just be able to be like, I'm okay. Like, it's all right if you're going to come at me. It's all right if you're going to do this and that and the other. You say you don't like me. It's okay. But bitch, I am beautiful regardless of what you think of me. I am funny. I am of love. I'm also a little bit of an ass. Yeah. And I got a big ass too. But yes, I'm trying to move in with a new spirit going forward with my channel and just in life in general. I've been blessed as well as stressed, but also a lot of goods come my way. So I'm trying to take it there, and I'm trying to really hold on to Michaela and everybody else watching too as part of the rant back. Yeah, lots of that happened in the background, but at the same time, I'm like, you know what? We're going to handle this, and we're going to try to come at this with a better spirit, because I have come at y'all negatively in the past, and I do apologize for that. So moving on from this and into the episode, to the roast. To the roast. If we are voting for anyone's looks today, or even how you felt about the roast itself, we do numbers here in the live chat: 1, 2s, and 3s. 1 is everything. 2 is like, it's okay. And 3 is a chop. 3 is a chop. Oh, and last reminder before we get in here, Candace Drag Race. I just finished this episode today for season 5. I have it posted to Patreon, so it is available for y'all to watch after this review. I will get to down under the next, if you will. I'll get to the next episode. We'll do that tomorrow. I'll probably film it then, post it Sunday. But yeah, I thought Canada did a very good beginning. I was very happy. We'll discuss it tomorrow, and I enjoy my reaction to that. So yeah, that's when I discovered my ring light was broken. I was like, ow, ow. But yes, I think that's the last announcement. Yeah, Candace direct. Oh, in season 17, of course, I know they just dropped the promo for that. If you drop a tippy poo in my jar, PayPal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, Venmo MattyRants, connect those dots. Yup. That's why I'm like, bitch, I gotta go. I think we're gonna get a promo very soon too. So I would be very much keep a lookout for WoW and MTV to start teasing us a little bit. So I am very excited for season 17. I heard a lot of good things and kept a lot of spoilers away from it. I just heard positive stuff. I was like, don't spoil me this season. And so I'm not, and I'm happy I get to go into it fresh. It's gonna be fun. So RuPaul's Drag Race UK. This is an excellent season, great casting. It is also time for them to have their own all-stars, I will say. I am sad that we lost Charity. I was really just getting into the Charity of it. Real talk, and it is sad on an episode where it's making over family members and you and your mama got to go home. I mean, at least she got the ride right there, you know? But Relisa released Charity. And of course they're a little sad, but it's like, baby, everybody who is in this semifinal right now, about to go into a final, at least has something on the board, whether it's 1, 2, or 3 badges. Now, I can get into the banter and do the talk of it all, but in reality, I told y'all my tummy was hurting and I was going to do a live today that wasn't going to be long and it was going to gag the children. But I'm going to need you to watch this video and also comment on this video because I'm not doing that long of a live today. And I need to make sure this channel stays alive so I can feed my babies. Just so we're clear. But RuPaul and Asia, I can seal golden too. You know, Ru said we're doing the roast. I'm always here for it. Comedy's good over in the UK and in some places as well. Sometimes it's not really translatable. Relisa, because she won the lip sync last week, gets to pick the order. Oh, how this was like, what? I'm not gonna lie. If I had been Lavoix, I would have also been hot. I would have also been real hot, if you will. I would have been like very much like, what girl, what is happening today? Miss Thing, you are dead ass taking everyone's name and you gave me Azalea Banks in the closet with some chicken bones, bitch. Cut off the head and look at what happened to never mind, I'm not gonna bring up their career. But I just thought to myself, what? Like, this is how you want to do it? That's crazy. No. The order itself was wild, but it's the fact that she had one picked. We were already, okay, this is where it's going to go. It was already a shock, like, wow, you just made that decision and this is what we're going to do today. Lavois, like, bitch, I'm taking this seriously, girl. Like, not that we're going to pick it randomly, but then Lil was in a position where she was going to have to go, like, right after somebody that was a heavy hitter. And Relisa, feeling the Lil love, didn't want to place her there, so she ends up changing the order again. And I love how she said she channeled the ancestors, and then Lavois was like, those can't be those ancestors. I said, well, you wouldn't know anything about no ancestors. You know about the forefathers. Oh my goodness. In my mind, I said, no, what would you know about her ancestors? Like, you would know about your forefathers before you would know about Relisa's ancestors. I said, nah, let me stop. But I thought it was really funny. The order was interesting. That order was interesting. Hey, Tito. Hey, everybody in the live chat today. Chabo, thank you so much for the super sticker. Appreciate it, babe. Thank you so very, very much. Thank you so much. Heart. Right back at you. Me trying to remember it without having to look at it. Because I was like, did Kiren go after Relisa? Or was it Lil that went first? No. No, 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 no. It had to be Relisa, Kiren, Lil, Lavoix, and then Marmalade to close. Love back to you in Prague, babe. I hope you're doing well, JB. I see you talking about Ruzy in the live chat. As y'all can see, y'all can just say whatever you want. I'm not going to start doing this anymore unless you get kind of gross, like to me. That's your opinion on Rue. No, I think that was the order. I'm hoping I got that right. Either way, Lavoix should have closed it. Lavoix should have closed it. Montaz. It's grateful to see you too in the live chat over here. I wanted to say live stream, like live chat. Thanks, babe. I appreciate you, my love. Thank you, thank you. But listen, Lavoix should have closed it. If I picked the order, I would have had probably Kiren open and Lavoix would have closed it. And then I would have had Marmalade be in the middle, and I would have had Relisa go. I'd had Lil go after Kiren and Relisa go after Marmalade. Yeah. Oh my God, Stephanie, I just gave you a shout at the beginning of the video because I was like, happy belated birthday to Stephanie. So, my God, you're fucking here. Hey, Steffi Weff. Hooray, I made it for live, so I can thank Maddie for the wonderful cameo. Thanks for your time. Enjoyed hearing my favorite YouTuber and my favorite show, aka The Office. Yes, Stephanie got an exclusive at who my favorite Office character is, and we talked about that, and we wished her a happy birthday. I don't know how I say we, but I feel like I am we because I'm sort of like a lot of people in one, but I'm not diagnosed that way. But what else did we do? We talked about a couple of things. No, it was good talking to you, Stephanie. I hope you enjoyed your cameo, and I appreciate being Mermaid Rant back, my love. Thank you, baby. Do you think order matters, or do you think if you're funny? Oh, bitch. Woo! Listen, I was like, what was the word supposed to be? My brain had to go to the keyboard. I said one eye at a time, though. I was like, all right, bam. The eye was right there. That one finger said, yeah. You know what I mean? It does matter. It does matter. It kind of matters because you want an ebb and flow with the show. If you sort of just roll the dice. So let's say, for example, Lavoix was the one that started the show. The expectations would have been so high because, mind you, Lavoix would have set the tone for the rest of the show. Everybody must kill after this. So we all just finished laughing, and now we're expecting to continue to laugh in the same regards. And we're not. It's going to be like the ultimate decline. It's the worst kind of roller coaster. Oh my God. You know that one roller coaster that everybody wants to get on, but you know damn well you're going to get whiplash or get a bruise on your hip or something because it doesn't know how to, that one S turn. Sorry, I play a lot of Roller Coaster Tycoon. It's going to hit you wrong. So for me, I would have been hot at all of this because I want to give a good show. I don't want to just give a good show. I want to give a great show, and all of us are good because it's a roast. It's almost like I do want to win, but we need to be good because I know the internet's going to talk about this, and I know it's going to be something that is brought up later and it will be mentioned going forward. We love roast. We love comedy over here. Everybody loves a little comedy. If you don't, I don't know where your heart's at. But did you see Wicked? I haven't seen it yet. I actually plan to go see it. I plan to go see it. I was going to wait a little bit for the audiences to die down a tad bit, but I do plan to go see it. You know, JP, I don't want to get off topic, but I do want to answer that quickly. Michelle is a little too robotic for me, and it's a little too play by numbers. I do appreciate her as a host, though, and I understand her purpose. To me, it's always going to be Rue all day, every day. So, but I get how you feel. Back on topic. Order matters. It does. It do. You want it to be a nice show, and you want it to have some kind of flow and just do all that. No, we're on topic today, baby. I just wanted to answer you real quick. I think my answer is enough. So continuing on with this, Lavoix is like, girl, what did you do? And Relisa put the chaos into the chaos. And I love it all. Like, love it. But when it comes down to now writing said jokes, we know who's going to have a little bit of trouble. Marmalade thinks they're funny. And, well, I really had my faith in Lavoix for the rest of this, to be fair. Like I said, okay, this might be a good roast. It might not be. My expectations were low, to be fair. Now, it was nice to see Michael Maruli and Ella Day, who I did believe should have won that season, but then that last runway, I was like, "Oh, girl, I can't even vouch for you." Michael, hold on. I got Michael Maruli merch over here somewhere. I think, oh, actually, no, I have Michael Maruli merch shirt. Yeah, I have the merch shirt for me. Yeah, that's what I got. I got the merch shirt for Michael Maruli. You know, Michael is tall in them heels, girl. She be wearing them high ass heels. That wigs be to heaven. Very lovely, very sweet. This was good. They gave great advice. I really don't. To be honest with you, these moments I'm out. I'm like, because I don't want to hear anybody's material, and I also don't want to do that whole. So tell me how you feel about how we should come out and do this and how, and that's all lovely, but to me, I'm like, I need the end result. Get them to the stage. I want the light to come on. I think that's the performer in me. So maybe for you, maybe not for me. Still good to see them. I thought Ella looks good. So is Michael. Tan as hell. God bless Raven. Everybody knows. I told you, tummy is on a rock. I am moving through. I appreciate you for tuning in. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this rant back family. Appreciate you for tuning in today. As a reminder, I did a reaction to this episode on my Patreon, so you can join for as low as $1 a month and get you some right on over there. And then also, you could drop a tippy poo. PayPal.me/MattyRants. Cash App $MattyRants and Venmo. MattyRants. All right. Rue looks cute. I was okay with it. Don't like the wig. The dress is fine. Leg stems were giving. The heels were right with God. Makeup is done. That wig. You had the nerve to sit in Octavia's exclamation point eyebrows having ass and give her the business for all Winston Churchill's of whatever hair was going on. Couldn't even be Winston, had to be some sort of clergy of the court. I don't know. It's not for me. Not for me, Rue. Not the wig. I didn't care for her. Michelle looks good sitting down. I didn't like the dress when she was standing up. Alan Carr, you're fucking hilarious. More of you. It was today that I finally said this name, Siobhan, correctly. All right. This is really where it is. Like, it's honestly okay, hold on, everybody. Let's pause for a second here. JB, I don't know. Okay, I have to run this back for you real quickly just so you understand that this is not what you think it is. And I want you to just listen to me because you've done this before. And if this is your way of saying you're out the door, then this just may need to be that day. But I'm not going to beg you to stay, okay? So just listen and please hear me so I can please get back to the review, okay? When you got into the live and you went in the live chat and we can play it all back, you were just talking about Rue the entire time. Fuck her. I hate her. She gets on my nerves, this, that, and the other. There's no language barrier, babe. That is what you were talking about. I ignored it because that wasn't the focus. But then we started talking and I saw something you said. And I said, okay, what's up, JB? Because it was positive. And I'm like, let's move forward. I've been told I get off topic sometimes, right? So again, trying to explain so you understand me, but also be respectful to everybody else who's also watching this live right now and maybe watching the playback too and can see the live chat, right? So now I answer one question and I disagree. I disagree, but I don't invalidate your opinion. I just said, I don't agree with that statement. I think that Rue's actually pretty good. You now feel I have invalidated your opinion and you feel crossed by that. That is where we're having an actual difference in communication in our opinions, because you've taken my disagreement as a you are wrong. And that's not true. I just disagreed with you because I like Rue as a host and I don't like Michelle that much as a host. That's where we're on a different path in our thinking. But we don't have to look at this as some sort of cross and barrier and a road we can't just go down, right? So I hope that helps. And I hope you understand me talking this way to you is not to be nasty, not to be rude or facetious or gross. It is to simply give you the time that you're asking of me and I'm giving to you as a person who has been with me since the beginning, as you can say. But I'm trying to be respectful to this audience as well as answer you like I'm answering some of the people in the chat. Okay. So I hope that helps, but I'm not going to beg you for anything, not to stay over an opinion like that over me saying I don't agree with what you had to say. That I'm not going to do anymore. Nope. So I hope you understood that. I hope you received me. If not, it is what it is. But I just want you to understand I read everything you did these last couple times. You just came in here and just dragged Root. Do that. I said, you can say what you want to say. But the moment I answer you, it's something else. We got to be better. All right. Love you, JB, regardless of what you think. Now, back to this episode. Siobhan McSweeney. Okay. I used to say Cinnabon. I used to say Cinnabon. I used to say all of it wrong. I was like, oh, Matthew, like, come on, pull it together. But no, I enjoyed her as a guest judge. Like, seriously. I really did. I really enjoyed her as a guest judge. I did. I did. I did, honestly. I did. I'm done with Rue shenanigans. I want Rue to do these challenges and see how everyone feels. Rue needs to get over herself. Rue had a great career and she was having a good one on the show, but she is no edged effing it up for me. Da 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 da. See, this is when I actually responded to you. So again, I'm giving you time, but let's clock in, baby. You were. This is what I was talking about. Those are the words. That's what I'm referring to. All right. Again, you're making this personal, and that's not what this is, my love. Please stop. All right. I'm trying to host the show. Thank you. Please be respectful to me in that regards, if you will. Because all of what you're doing right now is really taking away from everybody else enjoying the show. I do apologize, everybody in the live chat right now, and whoever is watching this playback. I'm trying to be respectful, but again, I'm not understanding why it's being taken to this level with me and why it's constantly a battle with folks when I just don't agree with everything that everyone has to say. So, Send in the Clowns is the roast, and the roast is it was nice to see all the like queens who were eliminated come back in and they have to be roasted right. It's fine, but like this was a tough ride, if you will, for a lot of them, to be honest with you. I'm not trying to read, but it's like, okay. So Relisa, honey. I mean, okay. All right. Hold on. Let's pull it in because I'm over here like, Matt, it was funny at times. It was funny. There were moments that shined. I think where we got it, okay? I think where we got it right now is that we see where her intentions were going, we see that she was trying to like, I mean, she was on a flow, but then she lost that flow real quick. And I was like, oh no. Oh no. I was like, oh no. Oh no. Poor girl. Like she lost the flow and it changed up the vibe for the rest of the show. And I said, shit. So it was fine. I thought the Alan car joke was funny. I thought a couple other things were there. It just, once she had to go to the notes and it was da 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 da. Okay, bet that's what we're about to do. Okay, good. Like it's I don't know. Relisa is so likable, but I just don't think that she is, what's the word I'm looking for here? It just wasn't set up properly. And then when she got flustered or taken away, you know what I mean? Like she sort of lost the flow a little bit. It took her off the vibe and it just messed up the whole way she was, doing what she was supposed to do. I mean, I like you, Release. You were there. It was all right. Just like how Lil kind of messed up too. It wasn't horrible, if you will. Like I did have one part where I was like, girl, what are we talking about? People peeing and it sounds like this, or if they do that, then it's like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, whoa, was this in the set or is this something that we're doing now because we have lost backup confidence? Yeah, there we go, Johanna. I was trying to look at the live chat. I have to skip some people right now because it's getting nowhere over there, unfortunately. But there we go. Confidence is what it is. I'm trying to be respectful to everybody, and it's a tough day. I'm trying. But yes, to Relisa, I just sat there. I said, "Oh my God, baby girl, you spit." Oh my Lord Jesus. I said, okay, I can't do it today. Poor Release. It wasn't bad though. I think we've seen worse roasts. We can, yeah. I think we've seen worse. We have. We have. Do you want me to fight you, JB? I thought I explained myself pretty well. What is going on? Jesus. Hey, Aniki, how's it going, baby? You still on it. Like, I've already explained myself very well, and now I'm getting hot. So, like, please, like, I'm not trying to block or do anything like that. I'm letting you have your free will, but you still on some shit. And I'm like really, really trying to be nice about it. I'm really trying to be good. I very much explained myself nope, didn't put shit in your mouth. I just highlighted everything that you just said. You got to stop. This is some petty ass shit. Let it go. Because like I'm trying to do a live right here, and this is why I'm debating on not doing these things anymore. Like, what the fuck? Like, let me get in the comment section and disagree with a comment, then what's gonna happen? You taking me out of context here. No, dude, I'm not a girl. We're not gonna do this today. All right? Bet. So I'm gonna get back to the show. I'm gonna get back to the show. That's tomorrow. Wait, no, it's not. No, this is today. Yeah, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. That's enough of that. It's enough of that. It's enough of that. I didn't want to do that. I really didn't want to do that. I have seen them in my chat for quite some time, and I've respected them and I've tried my best, but I cannot take that. And I know that this entire chat saw how that all went down. So I just want to move forward and move on. But just so we're clear, when I talk about people who'd be doing me like this, you have now witnessed somebody try to play. I've been here. You do this, all of that. So no, my peace is more important. No. And y'all, we're watching a show together. This is not about them. This is about us and we talking about this. So my apologies to anybody in the playback. Leave a long girl, do what you got to do. I'm broke. I mean, I know so much about me already. We're okay. But that what you did was wild, bro. It was wild. And you try to make it about a language barrier that had nothing to do with the case. You came in here on some shit. I let you just talk. Then because I didn't agree with you, you got mad. So that is exactly what happened. No words were put in anybody's mouth. Back to the show. Thanks for tuning in. Hit the like button. Hit the thumbs down if you drop a tippy poo in my jar. PayPal.me/MattyRants. Cash App $MattyRants and Venmo MattyRants. I didn't insult them. I didn't call them out their name. I didn't go into anything personal. I just tried my best to explain how that conversation went down. And it became a you did. And I'm like, did you break? Like, what's going on? Like, what's happening here? Like, it was never that deep. So to the show. Oh, I wish that Kiren did not do a voice. First of all, shout out to him as well. That's my bitch, and I love him. And I need to do a video with them. Actually. Again, a lot of us YouTubers, we all know each other in a certain sense. And again, all respect to everybody out there that's just trying their best to make a living and also provide content entertainment. So shout out to them. But yes, Kiren, bitch, you're funny. I just wish you didn't. No, Chabo. Wait, Chabo, I can't disagree with you. You needed them to like not do that voice because you saw how they left the voice, they let it go after like a couple of, it was like, okay, I'm just gonna let it go. Like as the routine went on, they were like, okay, I'm just gonna let this go. I'm just gonna let this go. I'm just gonna let it go. I'm gonna do that, blah blah blah. All that kind of bit. And the jokes were getting there, but again, it was like I hated that she started off with a character and then didn't commit to it as the routine went on. And then when she did commit to it, it wasn't really fleshed out or followed through. Because Kiren had really good jokes. Kiren is fucking funny. And yeah, that was my one issue with it, to be very fair. Yeah, the voice just kept slipping in and out, and I was like, you know what I mean? I was like, oh, I wish you didn't even start it out like that. Just say you're trash and be like, show your teeth, and then just keep on pushing, and then we'd have been good to go. So I don't know, Kiren. I'm a big fan, but I hate how you took it so personal, like somebody else just did not too long ago. Over the critiques, but I also get that's not the perfectionist. It's that you are very hard on yourself about doing your job or like making sure that it is you're entertaining people and making them happy. And it's a part of that makeup. I'm over here hot and shaking because I just had somebody who I didn't want to block at all. I didn't want to. I had to do that because they were they were taken away from the conversation and it was becoming toxic, and they didn't even see that. So like, I receive Kiren. I really do. I receive JB. I do, regardless of all that bullshit that just happened. But for me, with that, I got to protect my peace. And for Kiren, I just wish they thought about that voice first and just said, fuck it. Like, just fuck it. The eliminated queens, Kiki was the best. She was the biggest sport out of anybody that was there. She was the biggest sport of all of them. So was Saki Yu. Poor Saki Yu. Poor Saki Yu. They some of those jokes. Ooh, my God. Dita sat there, and I love me some Garbo. Dita Garbo. Are you gonna let JB eventually back in? They'd have to apologize. Because I have nothing to apologize for. I legit said what I had to say. So if JB were to apologize, yeah, I'd block them. A lot of people who were nasty to me, I would unblock them. I'm always open for conversation, but you're not going to come at me on some, let me tell you something, bitch. Nah, I don't run like that. I'm 38, ho. You ain't going to little girl me. Like, that's not going to happen. I'm not going to little girl you. We're going to talk like some grown motherfuckers. That's what we going to do. But other than that, I don't have time for that shit. So there it is. But an apology is going to be necessary. Other than that, I don't need to be right. And I do know that I can come across that way. And I totally can be very like this with it. I have been working on that. I just know that if I disagree with something, I'm going to speak my piece on it, but I'm not going to say you wrong for your opinion. Moving on. Kiren, Thrax did a decent job. The voice was the falter. And I like their outfit. My Instagram is my name. Lil, I don't want to see Lil go. Mm. Mm. Thank you, Jermaine. Because that's something I had talked about the other day with my therapist, was about parasocial relationships and the need for certain separations or people taking things way too deeply. Lil, I'm sorry, I laughed. I don't care that you forgot the joke. I don't care. I giggled. I giggled. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Man, if this had been any other roast and there were like 3 other people that were on the board or maybe 2 other folks, I guarantee you, bet putting money on it, she'd been fine. She is so likable. And I get that they're trying to base this and judge it. Yes, it is a roast. You had the jokes prepared. It should have been 1, 2, 1, 2s. And technically she didn't mess up. But damn, man, there is something about seeing a show with somebody who, even when they mess up, again, they're just so likable when they're not trying. But I do agree with one of the critiques from the judges today. Again, I actually was on the judges' side this week. This is why I wasn't really paying no mind shit. But like, Lil is already there. There's something about her that is just so endearing and wonderful. And when she walked into this with I'm a little sad today, it felt not Lilish to me until the messing up happened and she started just to go into the full moment of like, well, fuck it. And it's like, yes, this is the Lil. This is Lil. Lil is fuck it. Lil's a good time on her fuck it. But, I don't know. I didn't want to put her in the bottom. I didn't care. I didn't want Lil to go home. Well, in reality, I would have had a top 5 finale, but this cast was extremely likable. I would have been fine with a non-elimination season and it would have been point-based. I would have been just fine. That is going to be a tough ride, right? Like when you get close to the end of the season and you realize everybody had a purpose. Everybody had a point of view. They're dragged in some sort of way. Maybe a better outfit would have happened later. Maybe this could have done this, that, and the other. You know what I mean? And if they were just there, we could have seen it. But it's a very likable cast. You don't want anybody to go home. You want everybody to do well. So shout out to casting this season. And Lil, can we give her a show? I need her to have a show. Wild card, why do you want people to go away? Wait a minute, wild card. Oh, hold on. Before me, wild card, we need to enter agreement before we start this conversation. Okay. Are we going to be able to talk without it turning into something else? Because I'm going to disagree with you. Is that okay? I need your consent. I'm going to take the piss out of that because it's again. I'm going to take the piss out of that. If you're still watching, Jay, I'm going to take it because again, it went too far, friend. It did. That's why I was like, girl, gotta let you go. But like, I just don't want. I didn't want to go home. Relisa or Lil. I mean, I can understand though, since Lil had a lot of lip syncs, and Relisa recently has had to lip sync, if you will. Like she was fine. Like it was a lot of safes. And then Mama was high a few times. And then, we got our W. But the last couple episodes, it's like, oh, okay. I get it. I get it. I get it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't agree with you. Yeah. Whatever. At this point, whatever. Like, let's just have fun. Bitch, Lavoix. Lavoix, 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 Lavoix. Oh my God. So you're going on tour when? You and Bianca, when? Bitch, not one joke was bad. Not one. Not one joke was bad. Everything landed. Boom, 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 boom. I was like, oh, the reads. Oh, she ate Dita up. And Dita, you almost gave it to her because you didn't want to play real quick. I don't even know if maybe that was you playing and this is sort of your way of doing it, but you didn't want to play with her. And she said, oh, okay, got it. She said, you don't want to play. Oh, you don't want to play. Oh, okay. You don't want to play. Made it even funnier. She kept it, bam. She said, okay, I'm going to keep on getting you. And then you clocked in and said, all right, girl, you got me. It was cracked a smile. I said, No, I love me some Dita Garbo. I wanted Dita to be on the show longer, to be honest with you. But Lavoix was so fucking funny. So funny. I hate her outfit with an infinite passion. I'm not a fan of clowns. They don't scare me, but I hate this outfit so much. It's so ugly, but like so ugly. And this Krusty the Clown wig is so funny to me. I'm sorry. I can't. But no, Lavoix, thank you for the laughs. I was crying laughing. Like I was dead ass like crying laughing. I really was. Thank you. Great show, great run. I think you're going to win the season. If you don't, I mean, we've seen shit happen before, but I think she will win the season. Like I was very much like, okay, I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure. This episode made me feel, okay, it would make a lot of sense, if you will. Kiren has been doing good and very consistent, mind you. And I can totally see a crown on there. I would need to see what happens the finale for me to know if Kiren is like right there. Cause this episode for me kind of she sort of skyrocketed across these girls. Like, ooh, I don't know, bitch. The bathroom mat sent me to the moon. I mean, didn't I say that they should be providing them those? Like, they should be providing those in the first place. Cause like, bitch, sometimes the hotel bathroom floors, not the hotel bathroom floors, I should say the tile in the, it's not always tile. You know what I mean? The bottom of the bathtub is not, they don't have the already built-in grip. Ew, is that something oh my God, is that specific? I remember there were bathtubs that already had the grip in them. So that way when you like got in the bathtub, you weren't like slipping or whatever. And there are other bathtubs, like I'm thinking like a Hampton Inn, or not even a Hampton Inn. I'm trying to think of a different hotel, but I remember one where I stepped in, y'all, and just slid. Like that shit scares me because I've fallen in the bathtub before and busted both the toilet. I've actually busted this toilet, to be honest with you, and bruised my back badly before. It scared the shit out of me. So be careful when y'all are in the showers, please. Sope away. Yeah, it was pretty good. They normally give 3 badges max, so it doesn't look so obvious in my opinion. LOL. I mean, didn't Kiren's got what, 3? And wait, hold on. Oh God, there's so much Drag Race happening right now. Yeah, Kiren's got 3, Lavoix has 3, Marmalade and Relisa and Lil have 1. So to be real, no shade to the other girls, it is very Kiren versus Lavoix. But now Lavoix's at 4 and Kiren's at 3. So Kiren's, not to say no one else has a chance, but Kiren is the closest contender as far as consistency in the competition that would have a chance to beat them, right? And as Marmalade has never had to lip sync. However, they've been in the bottom before compared to, say, Lavoix. And Kiren, this would be their first week where it was a situation, I think, that they were close to going up for a lip sync, but I don't really think so. So I think Marmalade deserved more wins. I agree with that. I think at least one more from somebody's chest should have been given to the girl, but yeah. But yeah, Lavoix did amazing. And speaking of Marmalade, I didn't think she was that mean. I thought Pops from the regular show wasn't that mean. I didn't really get that critique. I guess it was tone and texture is what they were saying. I personally enjoyed a lot of their reads. I thought she was cacking. Michelle doing the not me. I'm thinking, but the joke wasn't bad. She didn't come for you. Girl, people have said worse, and you've laughed at worse. I thought it was fine. I didn't understand why they went so critical too. I don't know if that's because they just wanted to give Lavoix the bet it not have what no, Lavoix ate up that roast. However, Marmalade beat the shit out of all of them in that runway. My God, in heaven, it was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. Jared, tell me how you feel, Jared. I'm sorry, Jared. I gave you a song. I'm sorry, that was cornball. My bad. Okay, only reason I see Kiren winning is because her drag is more fashion forward and alternative. Lavoix is very Ginger Johnson type winner, which we just crowned last year, but Team Lavoix. See, I find Ginger more of like the kitschy auntie who you could have a cup of tea and sit down with and have funny stories and a good day behind. Whereas I see Lavoix as the lady who I'm going to buy a ticket to go see at a cabaret show sing live. Because I'll be real with you, Queen of the Universe was not a selling point for me to go see Lavoix anywhere. And no shade to Lavoix, I blame the show. I blame that really, really heavily edited show. This season, though, I'd pay good money to sit down and watch a good hour or a good how long was Saphira Cristal's show? 80 minutes. I'd pay money. I saw Saphira's show. It was worth every penny. Actually, I posted a video from that. I think Lavoix would be on the same sort of page with that one. Yeah, but I get what you're saying, though, Jared. I can agree with the Kiren statement too. Kiren's also very well-rounded for their age, but also there's a lot of thought into what they do with their drag. And it's kind of interesting that they're like, I'm just doing whatever and it's kind of shit or whatever, but it's actually really very well done. Concepts are high, baby. You get it. Like she can explain it, but when it comes out, you're like, oh my God. Like, yeah, I love that. But I don't know. It's between Kiren and Lavoix for me. If Relisa got it, I'd be happy for other reasons. If Marmalade got it, I'd be gagged, but I love me some Marma. I kind of want Relisa not to win just so they can go on All Stars and Marmalade the same. No shade. And I can see Kiren in an All Stars winner situation, but I also can see Kiren in an All Stars on multiple different levels of versus and global and blah, blah, blah. If you feel what I'm saying, right? Lavoix, I can see winning. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's a good finale. It's a good finale coming up. But yeah, back to Marmalade. Marmalade. I thought Pops did a jolly good show. I get it. They were a little critical. And I saw someone's comment I wanted to highlight. Because while I didn't get this, I wanted to make sure that I highlighted. I don't agree with the comment, but at the same time, it's what they felt. And that is what they received and how the critiques came across. Some of the delivery was blunt, but not mean. There's an overconfidence to Marmalade, which is a turnoff. You know, I cannot knock that. I don't find that as a turn. I see you. I'm not mad at that. I'm like, I think there are some times where it's like, huh? You're like, oh, okay, you about to eat, and then they come out there with a ham sandwich. So, okay. But go ahead, Marma. I thought it was all right. Michelle wasn't feeling it. I said, yeah, I think she might be in trouble. The semifinals, finals, eleganza looks here. Relisa Slaves, giving you pinup tees. I thought this was cute and she looked good. I didn't see it as the category, but she also said this is her drag. So I'm like, it's your drag, bet. But I didn't see it as a category initially. I was like, oh, she looked good though. Yeah. She looked good though. She do. She look good. Mama's gorgeous. I'm missing Relisa on TV. I needed the panty to be savage and it was auntie. Wow. Oh God. Okay. That's funny. Kiren Thrax. Wow. Wow. I want to play Mario Party after this. Or Pokemon Unite. I gotta do something. I need to eat. My stomach's been flipping all day. I gotta eat something. I'm hungry. JB, your secondary name is albino. Why is it albino? I appreciate the sorry. I will unblock you tomorrow. I just hope you really see, I was not taking your words out of context or place. I was just trying not to engage because it was going to turn into what it did. So I'm hoping that's what you saw. Yes, you can engage now. Go ahead and engage. I got my apology. But also, I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings and made you feel some kind of way, because that's not what my intentions were. And they never are. I promise that, okay? The name is funny to me, but I'm just like, why albino? It was giving it. Hey, Barbara, is Shirley? Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs too. No, I don't hate JB. It turned into something it wasn't supposed to. So that's what happened. But Kiren Thrax, listen, I like this. Michelle was like, I'm tired of seeing the spikes thing. And I mean, I can be like, sure, yeah, too, but it was still good though. I don't know. I felt a little ways about that comment from Michelle. I was like, it's still good. Like, if it wasn't, then like, that. But I like Kiren's look. I thought it was good. I thought the hair was great. And her makeup was fabulous too. I mean, we can all say we've seen something like this before, but at the same time, at least it's well executed. I was okay with it. I thought it was fine, Kiren. Oh, Lil, you are an icon. Marilyn Monroe, but as I can't say the word. Pulp Fiction Act 3. Yeah, because can we do it in 4 acts, or how many acts should we put? I think like 5 acts. What was the scene when they got to the place? I think maybe Act 4, if you will. What was? Oh, I'm trying to say it verbatim, the whole bit. I'ma get some motherfuckers to come over here, and they go put some work are these boys. Isn't that right? You didn't see nothing here. And when you get, what was it? And when you get gone, you stay gone. I don't want to ever see you again. You hear me? I love that movie so much. Oh my goodness. I can't. Bruce Willis with what was it? A samurai sword, had the option of leaving that man down there to get done what was done and said, no, I'm walking back in because I can't let him go out like that. Just brilliant cinema. Like he could have left him because the man was trying to get him out. But I'm sorry. This took me there when I saw the outfit. Lil is an icon. This is everything. I enjoyed it. Let's just be thankful that didn't happen. What if they had Peppermint and Shay and then Lil lip sync against each other in the Marilyn Monroe dresses? Oh God. We've seen this Marilyn dress 5,000 times on Drag Race, but I still enjoyed this for what it's worth. I mean, it's I guess it's completely different than what we've seen before, right? So that's where I would put it. Like it's different than the other ones, but it's still on the money with the Marilyn Monroe. Lavoix is next. I did not like this at all. I was even more appalled when they were like vintage records. I put on this outfit, Diana Ross, and started naming people. I was like, oh, so you have what could be thousands upon thousands of pounds, right? If you will, I wouldn't say dollars, pounds of money. I mean, that are now worthless because you have glued them and tied them into this thing and had like dust touch it. I was gagged. So I said, okay, that's what you want to do. If the dad said cool, that's fine, whatever. But like, this is what I do like about it though, that I will speak to. So I feel a little fair here. I like the fact that this is something that relates to her with her passion in music and entertaining, and that the outfit is a representation of that. I think that is beautiful. That is where my love and like for this stops. I'm like, girl, y'all were over here talking about a whole lingerie outfit, and then this baby over here, I'm tired of seeing spikes, and Miss Mama has a whole bodysuit on with these boots and these records, and just like you would have chopped anybody else for this look, in my personal opinion. So I thought I was a little gagged that it was like, okay, narratively, yes, Wildcard, it is the perfect outfit and it makes a lot of sense. But I thought to myself, if anybody else wore this, they would have gathered them girls. Like, there's no way. No way. And I know that it's also based off the Mugler silhouette with the, the one that Beyonce wore with the motorcycle in the front and how it gives those little darts off to the side. It gives that same silhouette. So I'm like, okay, receive. However, anybody else would have wore this, you would have read them. You would have read them. Ain't no way. So that was my only issue with this outfit. I just thought we're not judging this fairly because this came afterwards. And you cannot tell me that this wasn't the go-to, the be all, the one-on-one, the number one. She can sing I'm That Girl in terms of the runway. She can sing that song. Like Marmalade, you have full permission. That is the track you can play at full blast when it comes to runways. You pee the entire season. But this thank you for putting, I hope she sees this. Thank you for putting so much work into what you do. I am inspired. I am wow, Marmalade. Honestly, like if you never hear nothing from me, wow. Like I am always impressed when you hit the runway, and I love you explaining your outfits, and I live for what is going on upstairs. Pops from the regular show, you too, bitch. You so down, girl. You are at that motherfucker. They are not touching you. If you don't win, please get on another season and let us see even more because you are so incredible. God, if you want to make regular clothes, do that. I'm following. I'm buying. I'm so incredible. You're so talented, Marmalade. I'm sorry. I have to say that to them before we go on into even the finale. And I don't feel like I've even given her enough love, even though I've been like, Marmalade's amazing. Seriously, this is fucking wild. This is so Pops too. Y'all know I call her Pops from the regular show after that Jolly Good Show, spoken word, talent show shit. This is Pops energy, baby. But this is high fashion. This is high glam. This is plus. You got the needle on the finger. You got the needle on the finger. It's the way the skirt goes down, the way the plates are just going up, just gold in the brown, the rich texture. God, this makes me want to do drag. This is what gets me going. Ooh, I really want to touch like that. Like Marmalade, you're an inspiration. Yeah, when it comes to these looks, you're incredible. Also, that Paddington Bear look that you did for their premiere. Did y'all see that shit? I wish I had the look right now in front of me. When she had the hat and took that shit off and the sandwiches were underneath, I was like, oh my God, this is it. This is drag. That's drag. That's drag. It's good drag, right? So I'm telling you, when it comes to this, my neighbor's just looking into my window like I can't see her. When it comes to this, baby, she choose. She really be doing it. And I have to give her all the love and all the credit in the world because it is incredible to see all of her work displayed. I want more Marmalade. Put it more. Sop it up on the bread. Do what you got to do. But incredible. Incredible. Ooh, my tummy is a rumbling. It is time to eat. You looked it up? Isn't it amazing? Yeah, look that up. Give that all the views of the world. Thank you for tuning in. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. If you would do me a favor and get in the comment section after this and talk about this week's episode. JB, if you're still in the chat under albino, I will be unblocking you. Do not worry. I need to make a note so I don't forget. Are you serious? Did my ring light just start working? Yeah, I gotta buy another one of these because clearly something's going on. If you do want to drop it to be poo, PayPal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $Simon and Venmo Matty-Rants. That was the runway for this week's episode of Drag Race UK. Judges' critiques were interesting. I knew they were gonna give it to Lavoix, so I wasn't gonna drive down that road. I just knew they were gonna give it to Lavoix. I was like, yeah. It's fine because they were funny and they had the best roast, and the main challenges I think are definitely graded higher than the runway scores, if you will. So congratulations to Lavoix. They are the front runner going into the finale next week with 4 wins. Now Kiren, Thrax, and Marmalade were also deemed safe. Marmalade with 1 win and Kiren with 3, with Lil and Relisa Slaves being in the bottom. Crazy What Love Can Do. Never heard of the song. I don't think I will play it, a part of my David Guetta collection. But if I heard it at the bar, I'd bop. I'd bop. Lil, for all it's worth, you didn't get dragged in this lip sync, even with the face bikini on. And Relisa did do a great job too, but I actually thoroughly enjoyed both of you. Relisa a little bit more, but I was like, I see you giving what it is for the reasons why you stayed so long in this competition. So yeah, because I was like, oh, Relisa is a commander of the stage, if you will. Relisa also knows their body very well, and I love how she displays it literally while performing. She's incredible when it comes to performing. But I was like, Lil is definitely putting up a fight here. She's putting up a fight, but baby, if Relisa got to the front, anytime Relisa got that camera, I was like, oh, she is chewing. She is chewing. Hold on. I think, where is my pose? There is a pose that they both do right here. This shot is exactly the amalgamation of all of my feelings towards this lip sync. They both did a very good job, and they both were serving in their own kind of way, you know? So yeah, go. Oh, damn, I'm gonna miss Lil. Why do we have to say it? Let's pretend that Lil's not gone. She'll be back next week because all the eliminated girls will come back, right? Yeah, so Lil's not gone. Lil will be back next week. The split did it though. Relisa, when you let them legs go, that split was nasty. It was actually very soft. You landed with a little bit of a thump, but it was like one of those like, it wasn't like a, it was like a, I was like, oh. I was like, all right. Yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. And look at the way, um, and look at the way, and look at and look at the way, and look at the I don't know if I can even highlight that. And look at the way that Relisa posed at the end of this. It's giving album cover, right? And then, Lil's like, yeah. I don't know if I can highlight that and say, I almost said it. Wait, listen. Maddie types in the word. YouTube terms of service. Biomiss, thank you so much for that super chat. Not highlighting it. Wow. Is all I'm gonna say. Wow. I see, if this was like a roast, okay, and you were like doing that, I would have said wow, and that would have been my laugh because it would have taken me out because that is what you said, right? Like, that's my laugh. That's not me going, I can't believe you said that. What's wrong with you? It's more so that is my laugh. Wow. Like, I have to keep it here because what I'm doing is dying a little bit, right? Because oh my gosh, not Dooley and Fabby. I can't. No, yes, we will be having a panel on Sunday. We will be talking about UK Drag Race, Canada's Drag Race, and whatever. And down, no, yeah, yes, those two. Not topics. There's too much Drag Race. I can't keep up. But I'll let Fabby know. Something about Lil, like, not really having any air. JB, yeah, that's why I wasn't gonna say it. Because, like, God forbid someone goes, he said a word, and it turns into hell on earth. So, I love Fabby too. I'm gonna tell Gabby. Let me highlight this. Oh my goodness, hold on, I gotta highlight that. I need to show it to Gabby. Okay. I'm like, Gabby, we have to call you Fabby now. Please. I'm like, please, we have to call you Fabby. Okay. No, Lil being like completely out of breath, corseted to filth. I just want to thank the judges and everybody here. I had such a lovely time. This was so funny to me. I'm sorry. Like, Lil is gonna be severely missed. But just this exit was it was such a vibe. Like completely out of breath, just the head on hip. Like, yeah, girl, I had a good time though. Thank you, bitch. Like, call me back if you want to. I had a blast. We had a good old time. Great top four. Charm. I love her so much. Oh, Lil, thank you for being excellent TV. You had some amazing looks this season too, but I'll get to have my full speeches in the finale for next week, but like the best time with her. The best time. I will forever be a fan. Forever fan of Lil. Yeah. Our top four, ladies and gentlemen, and those who don't subscribe to any labels: Relisa Slaves, Kiren Thrax, Lavoix, Marmalade. Tell me in the live chat now, who do you want to win? As a reminder, please make sure that you are leaving comments in the comment section. You're liking this video. All that's really important to the algorithm. That's how the AdSense works. That's how this happens. That's how I pay my bills is by you doing that with me. But I really want to thank y'all for tuning in and being here today. Yeah, I told you it wasn't going to be too long of a live today. We can get the point across. I think I need to edit the Canada video. No, I posted Canada, so I just need to get that together for the review tomorrow, and then we'll have the review for Canada tomorrow, and then Sunday's the panel, and then I'm trying to remember. I feel like I wrote the schedule out and I can't remember. we got a lot to cover. Reminder for my Down Under babies. We do Down Under every other Sunday. So because we're doing a panel this Sunday, the following Sunday is going to be double deuce episodes for Down Under. That's how we're able to cover it because there's so much happening at one time. Canada's Drag Race will be covered on Saturdays until UK is off the air, which is 2 weeks, this week and next week. So the following week after that, Canada will be moved to Friday reviews, right? Thailand is also getting close to the end too, and so is Dragula. But we do have Canada's Drag Race that's going to hold us down. We do have House of Villains that's still going on. You know, it's the holiday season, so everything's wrapping. But season 17 has just been announced. And of course, you know that they start the season at the beginning of the year, but we're going to be getting more tea about that. I'll be covering that as well. Traders just dropped their cast too. I know a lot of y'all have been asking, Maddie, are you going to be covering Traders on Peacock? Yes, I will. Bob the Drag Queen is part of the cast. Shout out to my friend Bob. We are going to talk about it, so trust, we have a lot of content and creations to get to. I'm still trying to get this Switch docked correctly so we can start doing our Mario Party nights on Twitch. Other than that, Traders 3, actually, Stephanie, Traders 3, because Traders 1 was our girl from Big Brother and Survivor, Siri. So season 1 was Siri that won. Season 2 was Boo Shachelle and Love CT. And then season 3 is whoever we think this is going to be. So yes. Yeesh. Yes. Thank you, Liam. For those of you out in the UK, if you're trying to watch Canada season 5, it's not on the BBC 3. Sorry. For the iPlayer, BBC 3. Sorry, Liam. I'm sorry. It'll be on WoW Presents Plus. That's how I'm watching it on WoW Presents Plus. So yeah, check it out on there. And yes, if you haven't seen Canada's Drag Race Do, the first episode for season 5 is very good. I have my favorites, Virgo Queen. Why do I get me a little bit? Like a very calm version of me. I'm like, ooh, a slimmer version of me. I'm like, ooh, that look they did for the runway. I was like, ooh, this is kind of paisley cake Matty-Rants coated. Ooh, not that Virgo looks a little like me and Geesh. I was like, oh, Michaela is the girl, right? But I also like Sangina. David said that too, Leo. David was like, "No, you're slim Maddie now," and she'd be skinny. She'd be skinny Maddie. I'm like, "No, she's skinny Virgo queen." But like, I don't know. When I saw her like look, I said, "Oh, bitch, this is." She looked like, girl, this look like this could be my sister. Fuck, I lived. Yeah. No, I like the season so far. Xana is doing a lot. It may be necessary, it may be annoying, but she's doing a lot. Shout out to our indigenous two-spirited queen on the show too. Jaylene, love her. Love her. Love her down. I think those are my thoughts so far. Tomorrow we'll talk about it more. We'll talk about Canada's Drag Race tomorrow in full details. We'll go over the entrances and all of that. And they played my song. They did my song. I told you. I said they need to do Pretty Girl Era. And I was so happy. I would have ate both of them up. Michaela and Virgo would have got their feelings hurt against me. I know that song like the back of my hand, baby. I was like, oh my God, they did my song. So I'm excited. So yes. It's a great song, Riley. I don't know why. I love it. It's very joyful. It makes me feel happy. Okay. All right. I'm out of here, y'all. I said I wasn't gonna cook nothing today because I just cleaned my kitchen and I'm trying to at least see it look clean today. So I'm gonna try to find something to eat on this Uber Eats app that is cheap, aka buy one get one free. And then I'm gonna relax the rest of the night. If you want to play me in some Mario Party or some Pokemon Unite, if you see me on, just send me a request. I am down to play. Other than that, I'll see you tomorrow for Canada's Drag Race review, the reactions on my Patreon now. If you want to find my links, the Linktree link is in the About section. I do reactions on Patreon for as low as $1, so check out my reactions. I posted Thailand today, UK, and Canada. And then we still got Down Under, Up, and House of Villains. So if you're on my Patreon, you're being fed right now. You're being fed. I'm covering at least 6 shows. I'm covering more on Patreon than I am on YouTube. Nah, that's a lie. I'm covering everything. I'm covering everything. That's a lie. Boo me. I'm sorry. Okay, where are we at? Brain, ADHD kicked in. Okay. Merch available at dragqueenmerch.com. Bookable on Cameo. Shout out to Stephanie. Happy belated birthday to my baby. JB, it's always gonna be love. We had a disagreement. I'm gonna unblock you. We talk. I got my apology. So we good. But going forward, if I disagree, it's never just to say you're wrong and I'm right. It's just me disagreeing. I promise. I'm healing. I swear to God. Okay. And we'll see y'all tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. Until next time. Yeah. And Drew, thank you for the tippy poo. Towards the tippy poo, towards my Uber Eats. Love you, Drew. Kisses. Bye, everybody. Why am I doing that? Who am I? Okay, I gotta go. Love y'all. Bye.
Listen.